What's up, machine freaks? I'll tell you one thing, you guys are going to have a hell of a better day than I am. The reason being, I'm working on this piece of junk. I'm going to do everything all over again, and I'm going to put the original intake on it. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with this intake, but I think there's a problem. I don't know, we'll see when we get there. But you guys have been there and done that, so I'm not showing you all of this. We'll just time lapse it, and I'll show you what we find after I take everything apart again. This hose went onto there, and it hooks up to this. I'm going to disconnect this hose from here. I had to close up shop for 20 minutes. The weather was getting bad. It rained for a little bit. Now we can go ahead and take this hood off and go back to work. My predictions are this should go well, or it could just not work at all. So we're gonna turn off the car, turn on the car, turn off the car, turn on the car. Pray to God, God please allow this thing to run. I'd really appreciate it if this thing ran. I would. Here we go. You've got to be kidding me. It actually runs not too bad. This one injector needs to be rebuilt. That's the problem. It actually sounds really good though. And it idles. The injector needs to be rebuilt, but this is amazing. I didn't record the entire process because I thought it was gonna fail, but it actually is running. And after that injector is rebuilt, this thing's gonna run well. At least I hope. That's awesome. Take that off there. I went on the computer, ordered those gaskets. They should be in shortly. Then I can put new O-rings on each one of those injectors for a nice tight seal. This is the manifold that originally came with this car. This one is an aftermarket one. To give you an example of their craftsmanship, we'll just follow this cable right here. Oh, look at that, is nifty right there. That's a grade A #1 job right there. I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. New York State requires a lot when you get a car on the road. The first thing you have to do is insure it. The second thing is you have to find another vehicle to drive to the DMV to go and get it registered with the proof of the insurance. And then you need a lot more documentation on top of that, which usually causes you going back to your house to get more documentation so that you can get this vehicle on the road. When you put a vehicle on the road, you're doing New York State a favor. You're giving them money. You would think they would make the process easy, wouldn't you? Not at all. Don't get me wrong, New York State has a lot to offer, including its beauty. And other things that are more difficult to think of. Now say you make it to the DMV, the Department of Motor Vehicles, and you pass everything. You get the car registered, insured. Now you get a 10-day inspection. That means you have 10 days, truck, car, motorcycle, or anything. They give you 10 days to get your vehicle to be roadworthy so that it can, you know, not go down the road and kill somebody because the brakes don't work or something like that. That's what the inspection covers. These parts are an example of why this vehicle wouldn't pass. I don't honestly know what I'm going to do with these at the moment, but I'll just put the hose clamps on them and put them somewhere. The most difficult part is the computer part. They actually take your vehicle, plug it into a big computer. That computer goes through the system and tells New York State if your vehicle is basically stock and hasn't been messed with, because all these car and truck manufacturers have designed their product to be in spec of what New York State requires or what the environmentalist people say that's good or bad. And if your car has anything screwed up with it, it'll fail. Usually the vehicle has no problem with it. Don't get me wrong, there is situations that something's totally wrong with it, but usually, in my experience, it tends to just be the sensors. The sensor is malfunctioning, which tells the computer that it's wrong. Just a big cluster. So the trouble I would have ran into is that car probably wouldn't pass. The owner before me just didn't have the stock stuff on it, which is okay. It might have increased the horsepower. In my opinion, it ran like absolute crap. Maybe at higher RPMs it would actually put out horsepower, or under load it would put out horsepower. And the thing doesn't even idle. That's a concern. And that's when I went ahead and decided to put the original intake manifold back on the vehicle. Luckily, the car's only got 57,000 miles on it. And thanks to me, it has a bunch of new parts, and it already looks like it's in good shape. Saying that, I don't think I'll have a problem when it comes to the inspection, as long as... But I need it to pass this test. Otherwise, I'm going to have a drift car, and we don't have any drift tracks around where I am. So this inspection is holding the whole process up. If I didn't have to get it inspected, I would already have this vehicle on the road, even though it ran like crap. Might not be a good thing for it, but... that's just how I am. This car only cost me $500. I'm gonna treat it like $500. But since we have to go through the inspection thing, I'm taking this project on a whole lot differently. What do I mean? This car will look the exact same, still look like junk, until it passes all the codes. And that's why I bought this thing. This is a computer reader. It'll tell you the problems with your vehicle. At the moment it says I have 5 warnings. Since I put that stock stuff on, we can see if it's knocked any of those codes off. Hey, if it's down to 3 or 4, that's better than 5. So you plug the plug into the car plug, turn your key on. We're gonna go ahead and push OK. We're gonna go ahead and push read codes, stored codes, reading codes. See what had happened is I took the battery off too long and it resets the entire system, so I'll run the car for a little bit. That scanner's telling me that this car looks pretty good. I'm hoping the injector O-rings really fixes this problem so I can get this thing inspected. Then we can start doing all sorts of crazy stuff to it. I'm riding this to make me look like I'm busy. It's just really hot and humid, so I wanted to take a break from work. I think I'm doing this whole mail time thing wrong. Well, maybe not wrong. We're never wrong, right? Just different. The reason why I do it wrong is because I can't wait until I kind of get too excited and I don't pull out the camera first. I kind of just open them. It kind of ruins the surprise for me. And I love to see the things I get in the mail. And if you guys want to send fan mail, my P.O. Box is in the description. It's in the description for every single video. P.O. Box 122, Gowanda, New York, zip code 14070. Send it there, I will get it. And chances are it'll probably be in a video. Knee pads. Am I supposed to eat these? I guess not. 3 points! Knee pads, these are for my dirt bike. I guess I could use them for the brat board. The brat board goes like 30 miles an hour, and it would suck to fall off there. But maybe if I wear these, I'll be willing to top it out. So if I do fall off, I actually bought these. Nobody sent these to me. I bought them because, not because you guys kept on complaining that I don't wear knee pads and I don't wear gear when I ride. It's actually because I finally understand, like, I'm not Superman. If I fall off these bikes at a fast rate, I will get screwed up. So from now on, I'm probably going to wear gear. So I bought knee pads, I also bought elbow pads. Those are not in yet. Be a hockey player. Oh, I already scratched them up. Yep, those will work. Getting a little crazy. That's everything. Okay, I didn't open this, but I have a feeling I know what it is. Okay. Not the right tool for the job, but it's a mini light bar. These guys actually want to sponsor a video, so the video tomorrow will probably be dedicated to installing this. So that's tomorrow, mini light bar. We're gonna have fun with it. I already removed this from its original packaging, like the cardboard box in the mail. But this is what it is. Thanks, Top Done. You can start your car, plug in a USB, comes with a whole bunch of different phone chargers, comes with mini jumper cables. Thanks, Top Done. Knowing me, I will probably use it. Actually, I can guarantee it. And I think that's it. Like I said, I'd probably do that wrong. I think you're supposed to wait for you guys and get the camera all established and then go ahead and open it up for the first time. Yes, even the best YouTubers have to clean out their own garage. I'm excited. I'm like a kid at Christmas. I'm just gonna open that up.